League, and even Wonder Woman 1984 to a certain degree. But Squad and the spin-off that's on HBO Max, Peacemaker. Well, first off, in the summer of 2022, Batgirl got cancelled. That was going to be an HBO Max original movie starring Leslie Grace, and was also going to have J.K. Simmons and Michael Keaton reprise their respective roles as Gordon and Bruce Wayne. It also had Brendan Fraser, who's no stranger to DC, but he was going to be Firefly, not Buddy from Doom Patrol. For the reason it got cancelled is that the studio was no longer planning its release due to company's cost-cutting measures and a refocus of theatrical releases. I don't know how I feel doing that's in production, Blue Beetle. This was also supposed to be on HBO Max, but unlike canning it like they did with Batgirl, they moved it to cinemas. And this movie has a lot of potential. If you know anything about the Blue Beetle character, it's just a great storyline and a great character, with the suit having its own identity. Think kind of like Venom-esque, like the movie Venom movies, where the suit itself has evil intentions. So hopefully they don't do it like Venom, where Venom is almost like a laughing, like humorous character. But yeah, we'll see. This movie is starring the actor who plays Miguel from Cobra Kai, so I think this does have also a lot of potential. But yeah, it just kind of came out of like nowhere, and almost seems like one of those movies that's just like rumored to be in production, yet no idea if it will ever see the light of day. For now, I just need to see a weight of a trailer, but yeah, could be something really cool. Speaking of rumored projects, HBO and DC have tons of them. We got the Supergirl movie that she makes her debut in the Ezra Miller's Flash movie, and she's supposed to get her own movie after that. No idea if that will happen. It's kind of even hard to comment on it. All we've seen is like a picture of Supergirl, and she has like short black hair instead of like long blonde hair, so a little bit of an appearance difference. You also got other things that have been thrown around, like the HBO Max's Green Lantern Corps TV show. That's been in production for a long time, and at one point the rumor was it was going to be like a CW crossover where character of Diggle was going to be Green Lantern, but it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore, and I don't even know anything about this. There hasn't been much news. There's also been speculation of a Lobo movie, Booster Gold movie, Static Shock movie, Black Canary movie, and Black Canary would be reprising her role from Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn movie there. All of these, I don't know if half of these will come out. We'll kind of see. I just feel like don't get your hopes up if you're supporting cast with two different Batmen, with Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. This also has Supergirl, as I mentioned earlier. But Ezra Miller has kind of gone off the rails with a lot of drama and controversy, so it puts the whole project in a weird state. Do you avoid just marketing Ezra Miller? Well, that's kind of a tough issue, because Ezra Miller is the main character after all, so it's hard to work around not having Ezra Miller in it, unless you have him in it for like 2 minutes and then you recast him or something, and you just explain some speed, force, timey, alternate dimension kind of stuff and recast him or something. I don't know though. The next movie is also controversial, with Aquaman 2 with Amber Heard, which is set to be a musical with Lady Gaga. I don't know. The first Joker was pretty good. I don't know to what extent am I excited for a musical. Like, why? It's so weird and random, but I guess they're just experimenting. So this is definitely a case where let's see a trailer before I make any judgments about this. And then you have Matt Reeves' sequel for Batman 2, and I mean the first one was great. Universe, that's fine, but why not have one nice connected universe? Like, go ahead and have this Joker and Harley Quinn musical, but also have a connected universe. And I think it's one thing that DC's kind of lacked, at least in more recent years since Snyder left, is really vision. I think there needs to be a sense of vision. It often gets criticized for not having the Kevin Feige, but I think let Matt Reeves do that. I think Matt Reeves is your perfect example. He's successful with the Batman movie, so if he keeps successful, why not just give him more responsibilities and pay raises? And if he's down to make some more movies, then great. Like, and then doing a Flash would let you recast somebody, and then you can keep other people. Like, you can have the Shazam versus Black Adam. You can recast the Flash. Give us some Green Lantern. There hasn't been a Green Lantern project since the Ryan Reynolds movie, and obviously that was a nightmare and a half. But look at Deadpool. The original Deadpool was a terrible, and now Deadpool is one of the most popular superheroes on the big screen. So let's look at like a potential phase into this Matt Reeves universe. You can do Batman as Batman 1 as your starting point, and do another Batman 2. No different than how Iron Man 1 was the first movie, and then Iron Man 2 was the like third movie in the MCU. Give us that Green Lantern. Why not? It's been so many years that like a lot of Marvel like fans of comic book genres, since the boom of the comic book genre in the late 2000s there, probably were not even born when the 2006 Green Lantern came out. I think it was 2006. Give us Superman. It doesn't need to be Henry Cavill. I mean, if you can get Henry Cavill, sure. But if you don't, you can recast him, and you just got to be careful on who you cast. And I think it would all work out. And same goes with Wonder Woman. I know Wonder Woman 3 is also in production. But again, if you want to do a Wonder Woman 3, or if you want to recast her, you can have Wonder Woman 3 and another Wonder Woman if you're going to do multiverse stuff, and that's the big theme and gimmick right now in the comic book genre. So let's see it. You can give us a Flash with a new Flash movie. You can do Shazam 3, and maybe that sets up Black Adam versus Shazam. You understand what's going on. So I think this is a perfect way for DC to keep their momentum going and give us something connected, and something that I think is overdue for the DC fans who have had a rough, basically, decade of movies with the odd hit, but most projects are kind of a mess, and even the ones that are good, like say Suicide Squad, are kind of often forgotten about because people don't want to risk it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next video.